Good afternoon, students. We have completed the welding process. So today I will discuss about welding defects. So what is a welding defect? During welding there are many discontinuity or irregularity in the weld metal, but all discontinuities are not welding defects. Irregularities or discontinuity when exceeds the specified code limit is termed as welding defect. That means if the discontinuity is within the limit, permissible limit, then it is called discontinuity but not defect. So welding defect is an discontinuity or irregularity in the weld metal which exceeds the specified code limit. So this defect occurs basically due to incorrect welding process or wrong welding techniques. So major 7 types of welding defects are weld crack, porosity, undercut, incomplete fusion, incomplete penetration, slag inclusion and spatter. So the first type of defect is cracks. Cracks are the most common defects. They occur anywhere on the surface of the weld material, especially on areas that are affected by direct heat. So near to the weld joint, though it can be occur at anywhere, but many times it occurs near to the joint, the area which are affected by direct heat. Cracks may be formed due to various causes: wrong joint design, use of hydrogen gas as a sealed gas while welding ferrous metals. We have already discussed welding is nothing but a joint. So before welding, we have to design how we will join. So we have to find out the areas and prepare the joint. So due to wrong joint design, this crack occurs. And in case of shielding agent, to prevent oxidation, we shield the welding area. So if hydrogen gas is used as a sealed gas for welding of ferrous metals, then this crack occurs. Next is high content of carbon and sulfur in the base metal. High welding current, rapid cooling of the weld joint, inadequate preheating, unequal physical property of the parent weld metal, and faulty welding. So many of the causes are common for all defects, that is joint design, faulty welding, then setting of current and voltage, preheating and cooling of weld joint. So here also, along with these causes, content of carbon and sulfur and sealed gas as hydrogen for ferrous metal are the causes of cracks. So cracks are of three types. First one is hot crack. The weld metal cracks are called hot cracks because these cracks appear as a result of stress and lack of ductility of the deposited metal at high temperature. These cracks occur during the welding process or during the crystallization process of the weld joint. So, at the time when the welding is done or just after the welding at high temperature where crystallization of molten metal takes place, crack occur at that time. So this crack is known as hot crack. Next is cold crack. Cold cracks are formed near the weld area due to excessive cooling rate and the absorbed hydrogen. Since these appear after a long time of completion of the welding operation, when the material is cold, these are termed as cold cracks. So hot cracks occur during welding or just after welding during recrystallization. Cold cracks occur long time after completion of welding. They constitute a great danger in the low alloy and high carbon steel welds. Next is crater cracks. These cracks occur at the end of the welding process due to insufficient molten metal to overcome shrinkage of the weld metal when the weld pool cools and solidifies. We know welding is first the joint, the two materials come to the fusion or melting point where molten metal occurs and it solidifies. So during solidification, if there will be shortage in volume, then crater occurs. So to avoid this shortage in molten metal, we use filler material. But in spite of that, if there is any shrinkage which cannot be overcome, that is, if sufficient amount of molten metal is not provided during weld pool cooling, then this crack occurs. So cracks are of three types: hot crack, cold crack, crater crack. Hot crack occurs during welding or during recrystallization. Cold crack occurs after a long gap or after a long period of completion of welding, and crater crack occurs just after the finishing of welding. So what is the remedies? How we can avoid cracks as a defect? So the causes we have already discussed: inadequate preheating. So preheat the metal as required. Provide proper cooling because high rate of cooling causes cold crack. Use proper joint design. Remove impurities. Use appropriate metal. Make sure to weld a sufficient sectional area. Use proper welding speed and amperage current. And to prevent crater crack, make sure that the crater is properly filled. there will be no shortage of molten metal during solidification. So these are the remedies. That is, you have to take care, set these parameters such that no crack will occur. Next defect is porosity and blowholes. So porosity is nothing but cavity. So cavity like discontinuity is termed as porosity. It is a small pore where comparatively larger holes are known as blowholes. Small pore are known as porous, or the defect is known as porosity, and if the pores or holes are comparatively large one, then the defect is known as blowhole. Porosity occurs as a result of weld metal contamination. The trapped gases create a bubble-filled weld or porosity in the weld, as a result of which the weld joint becomes weak. So this is due to the trapped gases and contamination. So what are the causes of porosity? Inadequate electrode deoxidant, for which oxidation occurs using a longer arc. The presence of moisture, improper gas shield, incorrect surface treatment, use of too high gas flow, contaminated surface, presence of rust, paint, grease or oil. So these are the causes. So you have to take care to avoid these causes so that the defect will not occur. So what are the remedies? To avoid contamination, clean the materials before you begin welding. To avoid moisture, use dry electrodes and materials. Use correct arc distance. Check the gas flow meter and make sure that it is optimized with pressure and flow settings. Reduce arc travel speed, which will allow the gases to escape. Use the right electrodes. Use a proper weld technique. So these are the remedies. By taking care, porosity or blowholes will not occur as a welding defect. Next is undercut. This welding imperfection is the groove formation at the weld toe. So weld joint is a joint. So at the toe area, if there will be a groove, this is a defect and known as undercut, which reduce the cross-sectional thickness of the base metal. So due to the reduction in thickness of the base metal, the weld joint as well as the workpiece becomes weak. So what are the causes of undercut? I have already told the setting of current and voltage. Next is incorrect weld design, faulty weld technique. These are the common causes. So you just find out the common causes and remember those so that you can write the causes for any defect. 2-3 causes are same. Next, you have to differentiate the other causes for a particular defect. So for undercut, what are the causes? Too high weld current, too fast weld speed, the use of an incorrect angle which will direct more heat to free edges, the electrode is too large, incorrect uses of gas shielding, incorrect filler metal, poor weld technique. So then remedies: use proper electrode angle with more heat directed towards thicker component. Reduce the arc length. Reduce the electrode travel speed, but it should not be too slow. So optimize the travel speed so that it will not reduce the thickness at the toe of the joint, but it will provide sufficient time for gas escaping. Choose shielding gas with the correct composition for the material type to be welded. One example was given: if hydrogen is taken as shielding gas in case of welding ferrous materials, then a defect will occur. So you have to choose proper shielding gas. Use proper current. Reduce it when approaching thinner areas and free edges. So when the material thickness will be more, amount of current flow will be more. That is why use of proper current. Use multi-pass technique. So with this we can avoid the defect. Next is incomplete fusion. So fusion means mixing. So it is incomplete. This type of welding defect occurs when there is a lack of proper fusion between the base metal and the weld metal. It can also appear between adjoining weld bits. This creates a gap in the joint that is not filled with molten metal. Lack of fusion is also called as cold lapping or cold shot. So cold shot is the other name of incomplete fusion. So the base metal and the filler material is not fused properly. So what are the causes? Low heat input, surface contamination, electrode angle is incorrect, the electrode diameter is incorrect for the material, travel speed is too fast, the weld pool is too large and it runs ahead of the arc. So remedies: use a sufficiently high welding current with the appropriate arc voltage. Before beginning of the welding, clean the metal, avoid molten pool from flooding the arc, use correct electrode diameter and angle, reduce deposition rate. Next is incomplete penetration. Incomplete penetration occurs when the thickness is reduced. So what are the causes? These are: there was too much space between the metals to be welded. Bead formation rate is too high, which does not allow enough metal to be deposited in the joint. Use of too low amperage setting, which results in the current not being strong enough to properly melt the metal. Large electrode diameter, misalignment, improper joint. So remedies: use proper joint geometry, maintain proper gap, use a properly sized electrode, reduce arc travel speed, choose proper welding current and proper alignment. Next is slag inclusion. Slag inclusion is one of the welding defect that is usually visible in the weld. Such inclusions are mostly formed by sulfur and phosphorus. So causes improper cleaning, weld speed is too fast, not cleaning the weld pass before starting a new one, incorrect welding angle, the weld pool cools down too fast, welding current is too low. So what are the remedies? Increase current density, reduce rapid cooling, adjust electrode angle, remove any slag from the previous bead, adjust the welding speed. Next is spatter. Spatter occurs when small particles from the weld attach themselves to the surrounding surface. It is an especially common occurrence in gas metal arc welding. So causes is the amperage is too high, voltage setting is too low, the work angle of the electrode is too steep, the surface is contaminated, the arc is too long, incorrect polarity and erratic wire feeding. So what are the remedies? Clean surface prior to welding, reduce the arc length, adjust weld current, increase the electrode angle, use proper polarity. Make sure that the feeding of wire in case of MIG welding is proper. So with this we have discussed about the 7 major welding defects, their causes and remedies. So in the next video we will discuss about casting.